Academic weapon A-level after school routine. This is exactly what you're going to do when you get home from sixth form if you're serious about getting good grades this year. This after school routine is optimized for A-level students, so trust me when I tell you that you're going to want to save it for later. If you have never seen my face before, my name is Tilly. I got 5 A stars in my A-levels, or if it would help you sleep at night, I got 4 A stars and an A star in my EPQ. And I think that my after school routine had a huge role to play in that. So these are the things that I did after school every single day that helped me achieve those grades. First things first, you're going to get home from sixth form at about 4:30 p.m. And oh, what if I get back at 1 o'clock because I had some freeze in the afternoon? Stay at school. This was a massive contributing factor to my success. The fact that I would go into school at 9 a.m. and I would finish at 4:30 regardless of whether or not I had a lesson. Having that and having that structure, make sure you are using your freeze effectively, whether this be to socialise or to do work. Don't get me wrong, in some of my freeze I was going off to McDonald's with my friends, but for a lot of them I was in school, I was revising. When you get home, just take a break. I'm not the kind of person who can just go straight into doing homework after school. I need a snack, I need a break, I need some iPad baby time. And just allowing myself that 20 to 30 minutes to just unwind, to watch an episode of something, I feel like it really helped. However, you must recognise that with that freedom, you have responsibility and you need to take it upon yourself to start working again. Your first task is going to rely on something that you did in the day. So when I was doing my A-levels, if there was anything I didn't really understand in the lesson, I'd make an active effort to ask then and there. However, if I still didn't really get it, I would make a note of it and I would make sure to go over it after school. And this was absolutely crucial because I needed to understand the thing that we did in class that day in order to understand what we were about to do in class tomorrow. Making sure you're comfortable with everything you did that day. And if you are, I would spend around an hour creating revision resources. Whether this be flashcards, cheat sheets, mind maps, whatever it may be. If you make revision resources little and often, your future self is really going to thank you. After this, I would go and do any homework. The reason I did it this way around is because if any homework was set on what I had done that day and I didn't get it, then I would have had to do the previous step anyway. And controversial, I actually didn't file my notes. I am quite disorganised. I used to file my notes once a week. However, if you want to stay on top of it, I recommend you do it after you've finished your work for the day. Finally, you're going to work on your super curriculars, whether this be listening to a podcast, reading a book for your personal statement, working on your EPQ. This doesn't need to feel like work. If you like this video and you found it helpful, be sure to save it for later and follow for more daily study tips.